Guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Chris. Today I am talking about the 2021 Shudder exclusive Death Valley. Don't know why it's called that. I got imagery of deserts in my head, like Death Valley. There's really not anything to do with that kind of stuff. So Death Valley follows this mercenary squad, and the lead guy is going to quit because his wife is pregnant and he wants to be there for the baby and the family, but he's going to take this one last job because it's worth a lot of money. And so he gets tangled up in this, I don't know, generic plot about a monster in a bunker and I don't know. And the job consists of sneaking into this secret research facility, but unbeknownst to him and his squad there is this terrifying monster, and then some hijinks ensue. So this movie is essentially like a Resident Evil mixed with Doom, and as cool as that sounds, somehow it's boring. I don't even, like, I'm serious. The lead character actor looks a lot like Leon from the Resident Evil series. Like, if I was gonna cast, try and get like a 1-to-1 from the video games maybe, or something like that. It's just, he just speaks to this most generic, like, this is who we would put in as a video game from a video game movie. He's just a very generic looking dude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that personally, not trying to attack you personally. You're much better looking than me, but you're generic in this thing. Still pretty mean, I know. All right, so yeah, I was kind of bored with this thing, surprisingly. The production values are okay. It's definitely lower budget, but that's okay because it still has some decent production values. I think they were careful with a lot of things, except for the monster. It looks cool, but they show you it, and they show you it a lot, that it starts to lose some of its luster, starts to cheapen it a bit, especially like its hands and stuff. You get to see like, oh, they're actually rubbery. It's not nearly as cool when you start seeing it more. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, God. Not nearly as much gore as I was expecting based on like the description of the movie, the poster artwork and stuff. I just thought it would be a little bit more over the top with that stuff, and it's pretty tame for the most part. I think the problem here is that the story is so goddamn generic and tropey, and it has a little bit of a twist by the end, but not enough to really matter. And everything that happens, you know, our lead guy having a baby at home or on the way, and him one job away from all this stuff, you're like, you know exactly where this shit's going. It's just like everything is by the numbers, which can be okay in a movie that kind of relies on its spectacle or gore or cool kill sequences and stuff. Unfortunately, that stuff doesn't really hit the mark though either, so it just ends up being kind of plotting and boring and by the numbers in a way that's not good. If this movie had a lot of style, something unique and creative about it, it would stand out more. It just doesn't. You can't invest in any of these characters. If you showed me 20 dudes right now, I wouldn't be able to pick the main character out of a lineup. Like, he's that forgettable looking, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm really mean about this guy. I don't know why I'm being so mean about this guy. It's not his fault. There is a story element that is hinted at of like Nephilim, angels and stuff like that. And you're like, okay, this is an interesting angle. I haven't really seen too much of this before. I mean, I guess it's kind of Doom-ish in some ways. But anyways, it doesn't go anywhere. It just doesn't. And then on top of that, characters are making really annoying decisions. Like, we're introduced to this elite mercenary guys, and then when they get into the combat zone, they're just like kind of hobbling along the jungles or forests and having these loud ruckusing conversations and shit. Like, they're the worst fucking elite mercenaries I've ever seen. They don't do any kind of cool elite mercenary stuff. I want like them to be super trained or whatever they're supposed to be. You want your money's worth out of your elite mercenaries, right? Like, you don't send these guys in to, all right, never mind. And I get they're like unprepared for a monster and all that kind of stuff. But even before we introduce the monster, they are like inept at dealing with the other human element. So when you think about a lot of the stuff in this movie too, like that whole setup at the beginning kind of feels a little bit Predator-ish. Where it goes, You have some creature design that kind of looks like the Doom imp or the Licker from the Resident Evil stuff. It's just a hodgepodge of distilled down things from bigger and better franchises and movies. And so, wasn't that great? It just wasn't. I was disappointed. This should be like fast food. Like, it's just like you kind of know that it was kind of like a junky action horror movie. And from those, you expect some entertainment, and I was just bored. So, on a positive note, much like fast food though, it did help me put on some weight, which I really didn't need to do. So that's gonna do it for Death Valley. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. Leave a recommendation, leave a comment, leave a like. You got a lot of stuff to do. Frankly, you should just have been writing all that down because I'm relying on you to do all that. And then I will catch you here next time, guys. Goodbye. Hey guys, it's Chris. I know some of you already have a heads up over the others because you've already liked the video and subscribed to the channel. To me, it's like a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't you do that? So like the video, subscribe to the channel, helps us out. Catch you here later, guys. Goodbye.